The lead runner, Andy Tracy, is going to be waved around. Here comes the throw from Weglars to the plate, and Santana applies the tag, and they got it. It's 10 for Lehigh Valley, and Weglars lines it into center. Rich Thompson will scoop it up. Here comes Bixler, and he is going to score the winning run. Nick Weglars.
You're clear to take off.
Good evening and welcome in to Indians Minor League Magazine. I'm Al Pulowski with former Tribe pitcher Jason Stanford. And Stanny, here we go again.
Yeah, we do, and that was an unbelievable throw and hit to win the game.
It sure was. Nick Weglars looking good in AAA. And of course, coming up on the show today, we'll take you down to Columbus as other places as well. We'll go around all the Tribe's farm teams. We'll talk with Akron manager Joel Skinner. Later, Craig Dees sits down with Aussie outfielder Jason Smith. Plus, meet this week's Diamond in the Rough, and you'll discover Lonnie Chisenhall's Major League Idol. Who could that be? All right, let's start in Columbus, though, at the AAA level. The Columbus Clippers, that ball game you just saw the highlights from, was on our air here on SportsTime Ohio last Thursday. And Nick Weglars, he was the star of the game against the Iron Pigs. First, he gunned down 2 runners, including what would have been the go-ahead run in the top of the 11th inning. Then in the bottom of the frame, his RBI single won it for the Clips. And boy, Nick Weglars looking good. He's a real nice power-hitting prospect.
He is, and he started off very slow once he got called up to AAA, but now you're seeing why the Indians are so high on this prospect.
And we'll take a look at some of the other players now to keep an eye on at AAA. Jordan Brown, the International League Player of the Week. He's on fire. He led the International League in average last year. Well, he's starting to do it again. Tomlin's looked great his last 8 games. And Jose Costanza, how about this guy? Kind of coming out of nowhere a little bit at the AAA level.
He is, and it's awesome to see. He's done a very good job because he's now getting to play every day. He's starting to get consistent, and you see his average right there over the last 11 games, 400. But Jordan Brown, finally healthy again right now, and you're seeing why the Indians put him on the 40-man roster this past offseason. It's because he can hit. He's great defensively, but it's just been a matter of him not being able to stay healthy.
Well, hopefully Jordan can stay healthy now and perhaps get a promotion sometime soon. All right, let's go down to Akron, the AA level, where we also have a couple of players that are doing extremely well. How about Johnny Dredden, whose 12-game hitting streak was snapped on Sunday. The longtime Tribe farmhand hit .476 with 6 doubles, a triple, and 5 RBI during this streak. And Johnny Dredden is that guy, Jason, that a couple of years ago, along with Jared Gettert, made some waves at Lake County, kind of fell off the radar. Well, he and Gettert both are back out.
Well, John did a very good job of staying consistent this season. 12-game hitting streak, he's now got his average up, right around 300. But you look at what he's done over the last, 12 games there, .476 is unheard of right now. But at the same time, the kid has been hurt at times. He came out of high school, and now you're seeing the true Johnny Dredden that the Indians really expected when they drafted him.
And, of course, you see the numbers there on Brian Price, who hasn't done too badly from the middle of May, and Matt McBride, who's also done pretty well as well. We talked about Gettert. He's now the second leading batter in the Eastern League. So the Indians have got some nice hitting prospects at AAA and AA that we just highlighted for you. Now let's talk about a pitching prospect at Single A Kinston. One of the players received in the CC Sabathia deal, Rob Bryson, finally healthy this year. He's made 5 consecutive hitless appearances since May 14th. The relievers pitched 8 2/3 innings, striking out 15 and walking just 2. He's 2-0 in that span.
Well, it's a very good job, and this is what the Indians are looking for right now, is they need pitching prospects coming up through the upper levels. Now, right now he's in Kinston. He's going to get a promotion sooner or later because he has been pitching very good, and that's what the Indians are looking for. And when you make big deals like this, you want your guys to really get exposure to the hitters and to the pitchers if you're one of the two.
We'll talk about pitching prospects. Nick Hagedorn just promoted to AA Akron. Outstanding numbers at Kinston. He was one of those key trades that the Indians got last year, when they traded Victor and they traded Cliff and Kyle Bellows. Good numbers offensively, great numbers offensively there. And TJ McFarland, another nice pitching prospect for the K-Tribe.
Well, you have 2 lefties right there, and you look at Nick, just got called up to AA, and you're looking at a guy that's a big left-handed kid. I mean, he stands very tall at 6'4". He's very active. He throws the ball very hard, and he's got good secondary pitches, and it's going to be very interesting right now to see what he does at the AA level, because that's normally when you see guys shine or fall apart because of all the prospects that they keep at that level.
All right, so we'll see what happens with him, but he's starting to move up quickly. All right, let's go down to Class A mid-level now as far as East Lake goes, the Lake County Captains, and another good starting pitching prospect. Trey Haley, 4-1 with the .259 ERA over his last 7 starts. He struck out 31 over his last 38 and 2/3 innings pitched, but has walked 20 over that span. That's really his one negative are the walks. Everything else, Jason, looks very solid with this kid.
Well, he's very promising, and the thing that I like most about this kid, he's only given up 3 home runs in 56 and 2/3 innings. Very impressive right now. Hasn't given up a run yet with nobody on base, so that means he's not getting it hurt early on.
A couple of hitting prospects to look at. Chun Chen, who's doing a nice job catching, and Kyle Smith, the shortstop.
Well, now you're seeing some catching prospects come in to full circle right now behind Carlos Santana, and I really like this Chung Chen. He looks very promising at the lower level.
All right, so plenty of guys to get excited about, plenty of guys that right now are doing very well at the minor league levels. All right, we'll take a break here with Indians Minor League Magazine, but there's plenty to come on the show today, so we hope you keep it right here. We'll have this week's Diamond in the Rough, and next, it's back to the minors for a former Tribe skipper, Joel Skinner, taking the Wayback Machine to Akron, looking to help develop talent for the big league club. We'll talk to him coming up. Stay tuned.
Beautiful. 26, 36 feet per second up.